2.5 lengths in front now from in second placing Emigrant. They're followed by Yellow Star, third a length further back in the race. Walnut fourth from Classic Day Pro now. Easy Landing last of all. They race towards the 800-metre mark and Show No Emotion on the bridle in front by 3.5 lengths. Second is Emigrant, one for the back, Yellow Star. A length further back in the race. Walnut fourth, the outside. Wonder Classic Day. This has gone further ahead, Show No Emotion. At the 600-metre mark, it's set up a break of about 8 lengths now in front of Emigrant. Then Walnut, Yellow Star further back in the race then. At the head of the others, Classic Day from Pro now, and then came Easy Landing, but around the home turn and Show No Emotion near the rail. Straightened up, full of running, about 8 lengths in front now from Walnut. Classic Day is after them from Yellow Star. He hasn't moved on Show No Emotion down at the 200-metre mark. Slaps it down the next. It's 6 or 7 in front now from Classic Day. Yellow Star to the outside running on his Easy Landing, but Show No Emotion's going to walk in. It's 4 lengths in front from on the second place in Classic Day. Show No Emotion at the judge has won at about 3 lengths. Classic Day or Easy Landing for the miners out wide. Then further back was Emigrant, followed by Pro now. Well back Yellow Star, and near the tail is Walnut. Well, he has blitzed them. Number 1, Show No Emotion, Nasrawilla. Number 1, bounced straight to the front, must have been 8 lengths in front before the home turn. Turned it into a one-horse affair, this fellow, Show No Emotion, and he extended down at the 200-metre mark with a huge lead. And it's about a 3-length margin down to the line. Coming up to the home turn, Show No Emotion a good 6 to 7 lengths in front, chasing him out wide. And the black with cerise cap is Walnut, inside of the stablemate Emigrant. But as they went to the 200-metre mark, he just gave a one around the tail here, Nasrawilla. And the race was safely in his keeping out. Deep on the track, we've got Classic Day, and then further out will be Easy Landing, who will contest this minor placing. And Classic Day gets it, number 3. Number 4 is third, Easy Landing, so it's 1, 3 and 4. 1, 3, 4 on the Angus Brook. 1, 3 and 4. Show No Emotion has only had the 7 starts for 4 wins. A horse when produced last winter, actually the season prior as a 2-year-old, showed outstanding form. And he won the Ascot Vale Stakes, of course, at group level, as we pick him up again on closed circuit here, coming up to the home turn. Just a 1-horse race, this one today. Show No Emotion, Classic Day and Easy Landing. They're the numbers 1, 3 and 4, 1, 3, 4. Well, gee whiz, there was exciting speed poured on by that horse, Show No Emotion, when he had that lead. It must have been a good 8 lengths mid-race. You don't really often see them break a field up in a short distance race like that, like he did. And he's been sort of out in his own around the home turn. The blinker's back on today. And he's scored officially by 2 lengths with a short half head between second and third.
Brian Martin, your caller from Sport 927 in Melbourne. Brian visiting at Adelaide Cup time, and why not? Great day to be there. The runners are behind the gates at Queanbeyan. They're about to move up. Canterbury
For the Donna Waterhouse Late Mail Class 1. Prince Rouge drawn towards the inside with Great Adventure. The line is set. Sun shining. A fairly good day here. Track rated good. Starter holds them. Gates open. Now, Prince Rouge dwelt slightly. Handmaiden went back to the tail of the field, and Moon Pedal got away well. Great Adventure up running second, followed by Prince Rouge driving up along the inside now. Then I'm Captain Jack, followed by Candles down towards the inside. Clavelli Star between runners. A fairly long break behind those sorting themselves out. Annabelle, followed by Feather Zip on the outside, and at long last was Handmaiden. As they leave the back and commence the run up the side, they've got about 700 to go, and Moon Pedal on the inside about a half a length in front of Great Adventure. 2 behind those, Prince Rouge on the inside of Clavelli Star. Out 3 wide was I'm Captain Jack. A further break to Candles, further back in the field. Then came Feather Zip, followed by Handmaiden, and Annabella's last of all. As they race up towards the turn, 450 metres to go. Moon Pedal doing it well on the inside. Moon Pedal swings for home, just in front of Great Adventure, second on the outside. Going up wide was I'm Captain Jack, followed by Prince Rouge, and further back behind those, Clavelli Star, followed by Candles well back, and the next one was Handmaiden, but Moon Pedal shot away. Inside the 200, Moon Pedal is well clear. Running on fairly well was I'm Captain Jack, followed by Great Adventure, and the next one was Candle, but it's all Moon Pedal. Moon Pedal races away for most impressive win. Ease down on the line, Moon Pedal first, a long way ahead of I'm Captain Jack, Prince Rouge third, then Handmaiden further back to Great Adventure, followed by Clavelli Star, Annabelle. The next one was Candle, and the last one across the line was Feather Zip.
for Moon Pedal, 550 in New South Wales, 460 Super Tab, $6.70 the Queensland dividend beats 3 and 6. Sunshine Coast race 5, Hopeful Dancer into 8.10. Go Gainsford 11. Number 6K Sarah at $3. No Show 7.80. Blue Rains at 24. Now over to the others here. Perfect Express number 11 is coming up at 8.45
today. Big money here for number 3, Never a Gamble. One of 2 runners in the race, trained by Neville Parnham, who's back from Adelaide after an unsuccessful assault on the Goodwood Handicap with Spook Saturday. Never a Gamble's had 1 run. He's by Statter Blessed out of a... That's handy. Good start for the day for the judge, Darrell Doyle. Almost had to abseil across the top of the grandstand roof to get into his place of work. They're waiting on Jungle Justice.
7.10 for 8 Miss Harndorf, 8.60 for 10 the heavyweight. Following this race, we have our next event from Queanbeyan. Dapper Lady 3.30, For Love 6.50. Chicholina 6.90, I Was There 15, Royal Pamper 18, Slippery Spy 3.40, good odds for 8, 9 and 10 at 11 as well. To Ron Paps at Morfordville.
David Tootle has taken over the ride on number 6 Excel Pilot, a late change, and Lake Villa is the last one to come up. Well, they're having a bit of trouble with Excel Pilot there. It's a fairly big horse, just couldn't quite get him all the way in, but he's in now. So Lake Villa joins them, and they are set. The favourite 2.90 Fragment. This is the listed Liz Davenport Classic. The light flashing, they're away. And Fragment jump best of all. Permai on the inside, a little slow into stride, is now mustering some speed. Excel Pilot, the big fellow's going full bore. Lake Villa outside of it. Fragment, Permai to fourth, the inside, followed by Miss Harndorf charging up with the heavyweight. Next was Palace Lord, followed by Pride of Tarleton and the old-timer Brinkman's Image back at the tail of the field. Rounding the home turn now, coming down towards the 650. Excel Pilot, the leader, out wide. Permai, the inside. Fragment, third, and out wide of Lake Villa. Further back behind them, another group, a quartet, in fact, with Pride of Tarleton. Also Palace Lord and Miss Harndorf, and deeper the heavyweight, and 2 away the old-timer Brinkman's Image. Excel Pilot a half in front as they turn from Permai near the inside. 1 away, then Fragment, followed then by Lake Villa, shaken up. Back on the inside, Pride of Tarleton, and they were followed further back behind them by the heavyweight who's coming late with Miss Harndorf. Basil Marcus has taken Permai to the front, though, as they race down with 100 to go. And it's Basil in front. They're trying to get the Permai. They won't. This great rider has steered Permai home. She goes. Scores a length and a half. Second Fragment, third Pride of Tarleton, and fourth Lake Villa. Then Brinkman's Image running on. Miss Harndorf knocked up. Ahead of it, the stablemate Palace Lord. Excel Pilot caved right in, and the heavyweight never gave a yelp. Basil Marcus successful here. The visiting international rider, former South African, and now controlling the riding scene in Hong Kong, where he's been the leading rider for a number of seasons. He's currently 6 in front of his nearest contender on the current seasonal premiership, and he has steered this home to a great victory. A 5-year-old a chestnut mare by Rory's Jester from the Godswalk mare Soul Searching, raced by Mr. and Mrs. S.A. Cater, and Peter Hayes, the trainer, of course, at Lindsay Park. Visiting rider Basil Marcus putting the polish on the job. Number 3 Fragment by Snippets from the Whiskey Road mare Dancehall Girl Darren Gotchi for John Hawkes. And number 5 Pride of Tarleton got home late by Bureaucracy from the KRU Star mare Starmel. Dwayne Dunn for Russell Cameron. 4, 3, 5. 7 has run 4th, Lake Villa. And number 6 Excel Pilot has run officially 5th after the listed Liz Davenport Classic.
At the barrier, Queanbeyan and Dapper Ladies come into 2.40 from 3.40. Number 2 For Love at 6.70. 3 Chicholina 7.60. Money at longer odds for Royal Pamper number 5. 6 Slippery Spy 4.30. And it's $24 for Naval Banker. And $35 for number 6. Number 11, I should say. Now they're coming up at Queanbeyan for the Ian Craig Class 2. Sunshine Coast Race 6 in 6. Once Upon a Crime 4.35. C Lena 5.05. Q Later 7's 15. Seattle Jet 8. Fear Lock 10. I'll see you later, I beg your pardon, number 3. Yes, Oriole Dancer 11. March Past 5.40. And Then we go over to Express Time, $9.95, and Musical Roman at $60. Now, these runners at Queanbeyan are getting set quickly. And at Flemington, yes, it's an AFL Legends Day. There's David Cloak in the background. That's about one of the only legends I recognise there. I suppose we'd recognise them in their playing days far better than now. But see Kevin Sheedy's there as well. And we've got Barry Round there at the back. And, of course, that was Michael Tuck without a beard. Geez, hard to recognise, but that was M. Tuck without a beard. So, yes, it's a bit of a competition to try and find out how many legends you can name. But good to see them there today at Flemington. I hope they back a winner. Let's go to Queanbeyan, race 6, and here's Tony.
Line just about set here. Waiting on Dapper Lady to move along. And Man of Harlech, good late support on the tote for Dapper Lady, right into 231.30. Slippery Spy, $3.90, $2 even, and $5.70 for number 2 for Love, the 2-year-old trained by Gary Kirkup. But good solid support for Dapper Lady, a good winner here on the track last start. Slippery Spy has had one run back from a spell. Over there at the 1,000, they're just about set now for the Ian Craig Class 2. Starter comes round towards his dispatch point. Royal Pamper, Naval Banker, the inside runners. Special Prince stands up. They're set. Gates open, good level start. Slippery Spy got away well, and For Lovers bustled hard early to look for the lead. Royal Pamper down towards the inside, and Chicholina, she's a grouch, and Man of Harlech getting back behind those. Dapper Lady followed by Special Prince, and I was there last of all. They're flying out in front with a 2-year-old For Lovers, the leader, a length in front. Getting closer, she's a grouch, followed then by Chicholina running third. In behind that group there, Man of Harlech followed further back, then Royal Pamper down towards the inside. The next one was Naval Banker, followed then by going around the field. I was there, and back down towards the inside. Dapper Lady now losing her position there. Slippery Spy is being shuffled back to second last on the turn, and Special Princess last, but around the home turn, and For Love has shot away now with about 300 to go. For Love going very strongly, running on fairly well. She's a grouch, and Dapper Lady, then Royal Pamper, followed by Slippery Spy getting another go on down towards the inside, but For Love under the whip as well. Clear now. Here's Dapper Lady. Dapper Lady's coming late on the scene. Oh, she's coming very, very quickly. Dapper Lady on the line, a very impressive win. Dapper Lady has grabbed For Love on the line. She's a grouch third. In behind those, Slippery Spy, followed by Special Prince, Royal Pamper. The next one to pull up was I Was There, Naval Banker, Chicholina, and Man of Harlech, one of the last to cross the line.
1 Dapper Lady, 2.30 New South Wales, 2.30 Super Tab, and 2.25 in Queensland. Over 2 For Love and 10 She's a Grouch. Sunshine Coast, race 6. They're at the barrier. Totes at Flemington. 5 Lord Quickstep, 3.20, 3.40, 3.40. Dead Heat third. The trifecta's there, ending with 9, 478, 381, 491. Ending with 12 was a bit better value, 570 Super Tab, 582 New South Wales, 569. 370 to the winning post in 4 laps.
Yeah, sorts out the weak ones, Hilton, that's for sure, although those old square trotters are great stayers, and they have been traditionally. One theory that I can every week there'd be a square.
Big field to go here in race number 7. Queanbeyan, Red Hot Rookie, 12. Foreign Acclaim, 12. Number 3, Joe Polidian at 280. It's big odds Super Tab Queensland by comparison. 4 Mac Queen, 470. 5 Le Saint, 990. 6 Mr. Billions, 10. 7 Acting Consul, 16. Capital Call, 16. Chartbuster, 37. Reasonable Choice, 24. And Toss the Habit, $20. Tony went 342, Jopolidian, Mac Queen, Foreign Acclaim. Correct weight, Flemington, 5 Chicago Baby, 690, 750 and 795. The win dividends, trifectas, all good. 1483 Super Tab, 1636 New South Wales, and TAB Queensland, $1,255. Moving up wheel at Morfordville, race 7, another feature, the listed event, and this one is the Pope Packaging Stakes.
Now, they're coming up pretty well. Thank you, Hilton. Just saying here, one of the greys here that the Clarks is wearing, Steve Pearce is riding, I should say, is Blast the Glass. He won this race here 2 years in succession, just a few seasons ago on Adelaide Cup Day. And still a very fit horse. He loves his work as the clerk of the courses mount. Well, they're coming up pretty well. The last couple go in, Beau Curra, and with the gold armbands and cap, Ben's Rocket, to distinguish from the imported gallop of the stablemate La Destin. And they're set now, the Pope Packaging Stakes, formerly known as the Robert A. Lee. Glorious day. That's the only way to describe it. Huge crowd, great atmosphere. I think the Punters Club are having a good time at the moment too. Let's hope it continues. There's the light. Away they go. All Raggedy Ann start by one. The Bull. He's missed it, La Destin. He stood there flat-footed. Had his mind on something else, I reckon. He's missed it by 3. And best out, Brother Mayor, who pinged to the front from Future Ethics. Shearer Claude, Yarley Gold, Willie Watt, and around the outside, Anxiety Attack. Trying to get Willie Watt to come back underneath him, but he's ripping a bit further back. Kahan centre field from Beau Curra, Modern King. They were followed by Ben's Rocket, easing around a couple. Further back, My Bright Here. In that division, back on the inside, La Destin. The Entire's gone through them. Superlad out wide, and they were followed back behind them by Stormy Jim, who's one of the last. Mustaneer is back there with it, and so too, as they move onto the side at the 1,000 Hedge, Brother Mayor shows the way. The recent Warrnambool winner, he's about a half in front of Anxiety Attack, who's cutting loose to join him, and Future Ethics is in the centre, nearly a line of 3. No Anxiety Attack draws a length clear of them now by the 800. Further back, Willie Watt joins in with Future Ethics and Brother Mayor, and then a traffic jam behind those, including Superlad taking off around them with Yarley Gold and also Beau Curra. Shearer Claude got badly held up at that point. He can't get a crack at them, and they were followed further back in the field by Kipling. It is coming to the outside, and then came Mustaneer also deep from further back, Kahan, and also there too was Modern King, Stormy Jim, La Destin, and Last Hedge homeward bound, and out wide Superlad races after Anxiety Attack. Willie Watt, Shearer Claude's got the gap now. He shot through it on the inside to take up the running, whilst down the outside Ben's Rocket joins in with Kipling and Future Ethics. Here we go, all across the track. Shearer Claude grabbed now by Ben's Rocket. Here comes Kipling. It's Ben's Rocket in front. He wins this time. No worries about a protest. Ben's Rocket first, Kipling second, Shearer Claude I think third from Future Ethics. Brother Mayor not far off them. Superlad didn't quite sustain it. Modern King and My Brightier, Mustaneer, Kahan, Willie Watt, Anxiety Attack, Stormy Jim didn't fire a shot, nor Hedge. Beau Curra and Yarley Gold weakened to be near the tail of the field. Got a race here recently on protest. I wouldn't think there'd be any fears about that today. Just an outright win for Ben's Rocket. Number 7, Ben's Rocket, from 13 Kipling and 3 Shearer Claude, but they're not official. Ben's Rocket, since coming to the Michael Moroney's satellite stable here at Morfettville, has become a rejuvenated racehorse. An 8-year-old chestnut gelding by Virginia Privateer from Bronze Orbit, a trick-track mare raced by Mr. and Mrs. L. Bibbo, Mr. and Mrs. S. Scafidi Muta, Mrs. J.I. Thring and D. Desimoni. Michael Moroney is the trainer. Number 13, Kipling, he's run a heck of a race by Atalak. Hostile Miss, a showdown mare, Damien Holland for Peter Jolly. And let's just see what's run third. Has Shearer Claude lasted? We're about to find out. He's down on the inside. Future Ethics was there as well. I think he's lasted. He has. Number 3, Shearer Claude by Grosvenor from Welshing Bride. He was held up for a run, then got a lovely run into the straight by Dwayne Dunn, who rode for Russell Cameron. And out of the Blushing Groom mare by Grosvenor from Welshing Bride. Number 3 is third. Fourth was number 8. That was Future Ethics by Scruples, holding form very well. And fifth was number 5, Brother Mayor, likewise. A recent Warrnambool winner by Eamon Brothers. 7, 13 and 3. 8 was fourth. 5 was fifth after the Pope Packaging Stakes.
Going away at Queanbeyan for the next there, race 7. Joe Palladian into $2.70. 4 Mac Queen into $3.90 and 2 Foreign Acclaim $9.60. And they get set quickly for race 7. Sunshine Coast race 7. Bay Walla number 4. Bruce Compton the jockey. Now Mr. Axman number 1 at $8.70. 3 Win Hands Down $5.55. 4 Bay Walla $6. 5 Blazing Thoughts at $13. 6 Blue Arrow $57. Give Us a Go $10. Avala Gold $9.05. Kia Creek $23. Eulosis $4.40. 11 Cent Million $9.05 and 12 Bright Reason $18. Selections 4 Bay Walla, 10 Eulosis and 3 Win Hands Down, 4-10, 3 race 7. The Donny Sutherland Travelling Roadshow. Doesn't he do a good job with these Travelling Roadshow promotions? Real putter's pal he is, Donny. He gets to plenty of places and doesn't mind a bet himself as well. Good on him. And this race in his honour, race 7. They're set for a start. Here's Tony.
Yeah, thank you, Hilton. This, as you said, the Donny Sutherland Travelling Roadshow Class 1. Now, Red Hot Rookie is the one out. Lit up. Now, Red Hot Rookie goes into line, so they're set. Race 7 over the 1,600 metre course. And away they go. Reasonable Choice, ridden hard early down towards the inside, got away well. Foreign Acclaimers looking for the lead. Then behind that group as they race up the side of the track, going very quickly now, Red Hot Rookie. Red Hot Rookie is burnt around the field and leads and is flying out in front, darted away. Red Hot Rookie is bounded away from Foreign Acclaim, followed by Mr. Billions. Then Reasonable Choice, and further back to Toss the Habit on the outside. Getting back towards centre field, McQueen, followed then by Chartbuster Le Saint. Down on the inside next was Japelladine, followed by Acting Consul. And Capital Call is last of all now, easing down a bit as they race down the back inside the 1,000. Red Hot Rookie is still well clear. It's Red Hot Rookie the leader, followed by Mr. Bullions racing on the outside of Foreign Acclaim. Two behind those, McQueen, followed by Reasonable Choice on the inside, then Japelladine. Le Saint is going up 3 and 4 wide. Chartbuster in that group. A long break behind those, Acting Consul second last, and about 2 then Capital Call at the tail of the field as they race up the hill in the direction of the 600 metre mark, and Red Hot Rookie making every post to win it. Getting a bit closer now was Toss the Habit moving to second, followed by Foreign Acclaim. Ridden along a bit now as they race up towards the turn. McQueen is gaining ground. Further back behind those off the track, Lesade is starting a run, and further back behind those then Reasonable Choice. They're bunching up as they race around the turn. Red Hot Rookie is still the leader. Foreign Acclaim is second, followed further back in the field. McQueen is coming down the outside, and the next one was Capital Call, and Mr. Billions closer down towards the inside. Racing inside the 200. Here's a go. They're spread across the track. Out very wide, Foreign Acclaim is taken on by McQueen. It's McQueen on the outside and Foreign Acclaim. They're drawing away. Japelladine late on the scene, but McQueen has won the race. McQueen first, Foreign Acclaim second, out wide, Japelladine third. In behind those, Capital Call, then Le Saint. Chartbuster back behind those in the field. Reasonable Choice, followed by Toss the Habit, Mr. Billions. Well back, Acting Consul, and the early leader, and no wonder, Red Hot Rookie has finished Stone Motherless last.
Well, McQueen looked to take Foreign Acclaim in towards the rails there, but Foreign Acclaim seemed to have every hope despite all that. 3.30 the winner, McQueen, 3.70 Super Tab, and 3.75 in Queensland over 2 and 3. Main race at the Sunshine Coast is race 7. Now Mr. Axman 10, Winhand Queen, 3.30, 3.70 and 3.75 in Queensland. Trifectas $74 New South, 94.70 Super Tab, 69.40 the Queensland. Sunshine Coast race 7. Have a look now at the update on the Adelaide Cup. Heed the Toll, number 1, with a win pool of more than $500,000, is showing at $6.10. Number 2, El Trista, 36. 3, Count Venetian, 63. 4, Royal Caliph, 9.50. We've got $13 for Backdrop. 5.60, number 6, Bohemiath. 7, Kate Kelly. The rider is MC Sweeney, $26. Number 8, Crystalero, 34. 9, New Kingston, 15. 11, Noble Ben Barra, showing $17. 12, North Lady at 16. 14, Frenzel Rom, 60. 15, Ocean Bird at 31. 16, Oregon Star, 12. 19, The Hind, $4.30. Selections, Morfordville race number 8. 1, 19, 5 and 12. Well, that certainly is a big race coming up, the Adelaide Cup, worth $300,000, and the big race. These runners are about to move in for the Adelaide Cup. A special mention to all the viewers today, but especially those watching on Christmas Island, watching our Sky International service. Of course, the Adelaide race is going out on the international service to the US today. And all the boys and girls watching at the Christmas Island, on Christmas Island in the club, some 3,000 kilometres from Perth in the Indian Ocean. So the places are many and varied that you can watch the Adelaide Cup. Now let's have a quick look at the market again as they move in It's $5.60 for Heed the Toll. For Royal Caliph, $8.90. So the big money's come for Heed the Toll. That's a big firmer for $6.60 to $5.60. A pool comparison of almost $500,000 up to $824,000. 6.30, number 6, Bohemiath. And the Hind, it's the one that's also being backed. Number 19, $3.70 in from $4.40 for the Hind. They're just about set for the Adelaide Cup. Let's take it to Ron Paps.
Ocean Bird goes in, and two of the fancies to follow. The Hind and Heed the Toll. And there's a third one just coming into view now, and that's Oregon Star. Now, Heed the Toll has pulled back. We take the opportunity to welcome aboard our international viewing audience from around the world for this feature race here in South Australia, the Living Health Adelaide Cup. 2 miles or 3,200 metres. Group 1 status. They're set. The lights on. They're off. One of them missed it. Noble Ben Barra missed it about a length or so, and there's a good charge for the early lead, as you'd expect, and one of those is Crystalero. Ocean Bird was prominent. So was North Lady, and also up there too, looking for some where to go, was Count Venetian, and then came Backdrop just off the speed. And they were followed then by, over on the inside, making some room, Kate Kelly. Getting through on her inside was New Kingston, who just had to steady off heels then. They were followed further back in the field by, over on the extreme outside of them now, is Oregon Star, who's coursing deep ahead of a Frenzel Rom. Further back, Noble Ben Barra behind New Kingston, and they were followed up in the centre then by Behemoth, who's got two behind him. And they're two of the other fancies. Heed the Toll, who's last, and second last is the Hind. Down the straight to the post in the first circuit now, and Ocean Bird is the leader from Count Venetian by about 1 length. About a length and a quarter away, third, North Lady. The pace is steady. Fourth is Crystalero, wanted to go. Backdrop is caught 3 wide over on the inside, Royal Caliph, followed in the centre by Astrolita, or rather, Trista, I should say. Over on the outside next was Oregon Star, who's moved up cleverly ahead of Frenzel Rom from Kate Kelly. Just being niggled at. They were followed further back by New Kingston. Then came Bohemoth, followed by Noble Ben Barra. Second last, the Hind, and Heed the Toll, as is his customers, last of all now. Heading towards the far side, going to the 1900, and Ocean Bird steadies in front by a length and a half, nearly 2. Second, Count Venetian. Third placing, Backdrop is only 1 deep now, and going up on the inside, North Lady just behind them, trying to squeeze through Crystalero, no room. Then came Oregon Star, who's right in contact. Kate Kelly takes off 4 deep around those, and Royal Caliph had to check off heels. Going past that horse, then came Altrista. Further back in the field, Frenzel Rom, 2 lengths further back to New Kingston with the head up, and they were followed by Behemoth, quietly ridden. He's fourth last, third last, Noble Ben Barra, second last, Heed the Toll, and 1.5 away last of all is the Hind. And at this point in the race is 15 lengths off the leader with 1,400 metres or 7 furlongs to run. Racing towards the turn off the far side, and the leader still is Ocean Bird, a half 3/4, Count Venetian, 3 deep Backdrop, and around the outside even deeper, Kate Kelly pushing on. North Lady's getting a lovely run up on the inside of Oregon Star, who's right there in the firing line, and they quicken now. Altrista to about 6th or 7th, and followed then by New Kingston going through inside of Crystalero from Frenzel Rom. They will follow back at the 1,000 now. Here they come from the rear, making its run.